Let's move on from Twitter to actual audience figures. And I think it's fair to say that Channel 4 ratings have been down, haven't quite matched what kind of you need in terms of your targets and all of that. Is that fair, and why do you think that's happened?
Well, I think I wouldn't say what we need. I mean, I think, clearly you're talking about our all-individual share, and that's an important part of what we are measured on. We're also measured on demographics, which are much more robust than that. We're also measured on the number of shows that we deliver light viewers on, where the figures are incredibly good for Channel 4. It's also important that we have huge reach with 16 to 34s, which we do, on a par with ITV1s, actually. So, yes, the all-individuals is slightly down this year. I think, to be blunt, I have, most of you probably heard me on a platform like this for the past 8 years. I worked out the other day, I'm sitting here doing these sessions, and I think you become quite sanguine. There'll be ups and there'll be downs. I think we had a very good first quarter, we had an incredibly good fourth quarter, we had a slightly weaker second quarter, and then in the last 3 weeks we've launched some of, probably 5, I think, of our highest rating shows this year, with The Mill and Southcliffe and How to Get a Council House, Benefit Britain, Kirsty Fill Your House. So I think it's always going to be a bit of a roller coaster, particularly on a channel that is reinventing itself at such a pace. But I feel pretty relaxed about where we are.
Do you feel relaxed? Does it infuriate you that Channel 5 beat you for a week at one point and it's beaten you sometimes?
It's hugely dull, this, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. But I mean, Channel 5 didn't beat us for a week by any measure that the industry actually recognises. Right. But to be blunt, if I were a PR at Channel 5 and I'd found a way that if I took out all of the hours between midnight and 6 o'clock in the morning and you squinted and you turned your head on the side, then you sort of beat us, I might have done it too. So fair play to them. But as I say, normal service has resumed. We have a huge margin between us and Channel 5. I mean, it's worth remembering that in any given week, E4 frequently outperforms Channel 5, particularly for young audiences or for young audiences. So I'm not hugely concerned about that.
But the ratings targets are part of your remit, though, aren't they, Channel, as a public service broadcaster and all of that? So it is something you have to worry about, I guess, and you have to kind of...
Yeah, but you have to worry about it for a different reason. We're a public service broadcaster. I want people to watch Channel 4. My point is that we are also there to do something else. The remit for Channel 4 is an incredibly exciting remit. It's about risk, it's about new talent, it's about giving voices to communities that don't get heard elsewhere. So there are many metrics for success, and yes, we want people to come to the channel, but we don't sell against all individuals, we sell against 2 different demographics, and it's just as important to me that we are getting critical acclaim for what we're doing, we are being recognised for being risky and thoughtful in the way that we commission, and one of the best things that happened recently is to see our own tracker studies begin to pick up people saying, yeah, you are taking more risks, actually you do go to Channel 4 for a different perspective on the world or to hear a different sort of voice, and that's as important.